Good morning, dear children. I hope you are fit and fine at home by the grace of God. Let us start with lesson number 5, History, the Mughal Emperor. Now, during the 16th century, Babur founded the Mughal Emperor. He defeated whom? Ibrahim Lodi, the first battle of Panipat, that is AD 1526. It is during this period that the administration of the empire was given a proper shape. So here the table or the chart you can say about the Mughal emperor is given here. Let us see here. Emperor is then you get it here. Next is regime. Regime means when it start and then when it end. Let us start. Babur period started from 1526 and it ends at 1530. Humayun, it starts from 1530 and it ends at 1540. That means a period of 10 years. Then let us start with that. 1540 to 1555 ruled by Afghan ruler Sher Shah Suri. Then you have next is Humayun 1555 to 1556, Akbar 1556 till 1605. So Akbar period was a long period. Jahangir came in 1605 and he was also till 1627. So this period is also, Jahangir period is also long. Then let us come to Shah Jahan. His period started from 1627 till 1658. His time period is also a long time period. The end of the Mughal emperor is Aurangzeb, that is 1658 till 1707. Now Mughal was basically the successor of Timur. Mughals started with what? You have to remember what? Timur. And the ruler of the Iran, Iraq and modern day Turkey. Babur, that is 1526 AD till 1530 AD. His real name was Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur. Underline it. His father Mirza Umar Sheikh was the Central Asia and mother belongs to Sengian Khan's family. Babur invaded means he came to India and defeated whom? Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat, that is in AD 1526. After this, he also defeated Rana Sanga. You have to remember this name. He defeated Rana Sanga, that is Rana Sanga was the ruler of Chittor, Mewar in the battle of Kanwa. Can you see the picture of Babur here? You can see. Now take page number 21. And let us see fifth point. Then what he did, he captured Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Malwa and Bihar. He died in 1530 AD and after him his son. You have to always remember that Humayun. Who is Humayun? Humayun is the son of Babur. So this from father to son, again from son to his son. This is called as what? It is called as family history. So Humayun succeeded the throne of Agra, the capital city of Babur. Babur has made his capital city Agra. And Humayun is the son of whom? Humayun is the son of Babur. And his ruling period is 1530 AD to 1540. That is 10 years. And then again he started from 1555 AD till 1556, 1 year. Humayun succeeded the throne of Agra and the capital of Babur. After his father's death, Humayun had divided the entire empire into 4 parts. The major part came to Humayun, but his brothers were always creating troubles for him. Humayun had a battle with Afghan rulers of Bihar, Sher Shah Suri, and the great ruler of Gujarat, Bahadur Shah. He lost his throne, that means he defeated to Sher Shah Suri. He was defeated by Sher Shah Suri in the battle of Chausa and Kanauj. Sher Shah Suri captured many areas of Mughals and ruled for how many years? 1540 AD to 1545, 5 years. Sher Shah died due to the cannon when he was attacked on the fort of Kalingar, Bulkenda. That means the Top Ka Gola, that is called as cannon, that was put on his fort of what? Kalinjar, and he got killed there. He constructed Grand Trunk Road and many sarais, that is rest house. And he introduced a new rupees called Rupaya. Always remember, Rupaya was introduced by Humayun. Then from 1545 AD to 1555 AD, the successor of Sher Shah Suri became very weak. There were many revolt fighting during this time. Humayun came back and captured the throne in Delhi. That is in 1555 AD. He died in 1556 AD. Akbar, the son of Humayun, was crowned. Crowned means he became the king. And as the Mughal emperor in AD 1556, let us come to the important person in the Mughal history, and he is who? Akbar. That is from 1556 AD to 1605 AD. Akbar was 13 years old. Already he was only 13-year-old when he was crowned and he became the emperor. He was supported by Humayun, trusted officer, and Bairam Khan, Akbar's young for the throne. So his accession to the throne gave Himu an opportunity to occupy Delhi. So he was only 30. So Humayun started looking after all this and he became the master of Delhi but a short period of time. Finally, Hemu was defeated and killed by Behram Khan in second battle of Panipat in 1556 AD. Akbar extended his empire in the following ways. First, by direct conquering places like Malwa, Goldwana, Ranthambore, Bikaner, Jasmel, Gujarat, Bengal, the northwest region and the Deccan kingdom. By marrying, he got married to a Rajput princess and by giving high position to the Rajput in the administration. In this way, he started giving the main position to the Rajput because his wife belonged to that Rajput family. Extent of Akbar Empire. Akbar's empire was from the Hindu Kush in the northwest to Brahmaputra in the east and Himalayas in the north to Godavari in the south. He has extended his empire. And Rana Uday Singh of Mewar, however, didn't accept the suzerainty of the Mughal and challenge who? Akbar. Thereafter, take your next page.